You've spent your whole life looking for answers in books, in teachers, in people who seem to know more than you. But what if the answer was never out there? What if you were not meant to learn, but to remember? Silence doesn't just calm the mind. It opens a door to the place where all knowing begins. We live in an age of constant seeking podcasts, mentors, philosophies, courses. Everyone is searching for truth, but few realize the search itself is the trap. The great sages from Lao Tzu to Rumi to the Stoics all whispered the same message. The truth is not found in words, it is remembered in silence. Today, I want to share with you why your endless seeking keeps you from your ancient knowing, and how to unlock the intuitive power that has been whispering beneath your thoughts since the beginning of time. Before we begin, pause. Take a slow breath in. Now exhale. And ask yourself quietly, what if I already know? If that question stirs something in you, write "I am remembering" in the comments below. 1. The prison of seeking. We're taught from childhood that knowledge is something we collect. We look outside to teachers, religions, systems always assuming the truth lies in someone else's hands. But the moment you start chasing, you separate yourself from what you seek. The seeker never finds, because he believes he does not yet have. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up, if thou wilt ever dig." The Stoics, the mystics, the yogis, they all pointed inward. But our modern world has trained us to trust data, not divinity. We scroll for truth instead of sitting still enough to feel it. The truth is, seeking is often just disguised fear. Fear that you are not enough to know. 2. Remembering the inner library. Ancient mystics called it the Akashic field, an infinite library of consciousness that stores every vibration, memory, and truth across time. You don't learn from it. You tune into it. Like a radio signal that only the silent mind can receive. Every time you meditate, detach, or enter deep presence, you're not escaping the world, you're logging back into that field. You begin to remember what your soul has always known. The quieter you become, said Ramana Maharshi, the more you hear. That silence isn't empty, it's full of guidance, but it speaks a language only the still can understand. 3. The trap of external validation. We live surrounded by noise and worse, opinions. We post something and instantly look for validation. We share our goals and wait for approval before we act. Every time you seek permission, you give your power away. You disconnect from your inner guru, the ancient wisdom whispering beneath your ego's fear. It's not that teachers or books are wrong, they are maps. But a map means nothing if you never walk your own path. The paradox is this: you can't truly follow wisdom until you stop following everyone else. So 4. The path of inner listening. How do you unlock your ancient knowing? Through one sacred practice, inner listening. When you stop reacting to thoughts and start observing them, when you let silence surround your questions, you'll feel a subtle voice emerge. It's not loud. It doesn't argue. It feels like truth recognized. That's your intuition, the echo of the infinite, speaking through your finite self. Try this. Next time you face confusion, instead of Googling or asking a friend, sit quietly, breathe, and listen. The first peaceful impulse you feel, that's your knowing. Your soul has been waiting for you to stop talking long enough to finally hear it. 5. Turning silence into power. Silence isn't passive. It's the womb of creation. In stillness, energy reorganizes. Your thoughts slow, your awareness deepens, and your vibration rises. That's when the downloads happen, those sudden insights, gut feelings, divine nudges. They're not new ideas, they're old truths resurfacing. The universe doesn't send you wisdom, it awakens it within you. Stop seeking, and you will see, said Lao Tzu. Be still and know that I am. Psalm 46:10. When you surrender seeking, you start seeing. And when you see clearly, you no longer need to be told who you are. This world will always tempt you to look outward to measure your worth, to prove your knowing. But the awakened ones understand. Truth is not taught, it's remembered. You are not a student. You are the remembrance of the universe observing itself. So today, I invite you to a practice. Sit in silence for 10 minutes. No goal, no mantra, no seeking. Just listen. Not for answers, but for the space between thoughts. That's where your ancient knowing lives. That's where your real teacher waits. Write in the comments, I am no longer seeking. I am remembering. When you stop chasing knowledge, wisdom begins to chase you. You become magnetic, not because you know more, but because you are what you are searching for. Stay still. Stay strong. And remember, true power is silent. True wisdom is remembered. True growth is still. Like this video if it spoke to your soul. Comment your reflection and share it with someone who's been searching too long. Next watch. The profound silence that activates your inner guru. It's the perfect next step to deepen your awakening.